Mr. I don't give hell, I just tell the truth on them, and that makes them feel like they're in hell.
Oh, you just give 'em hell.
This video is considered to be fair use under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Is best the truth and even better liar? Part 1. The initial ad posting, the alleged happenings, and the phone call.
I was handling things behind the scenes, so I haven't explained anything yet. I'm going to hurry up and do it because my husband's going to be pissed if he hears me doing it. So he really doesn't even want me online right now. He's not happy. So let me explain to you what happened. So yeah, last night, I was getting all these texts saying that I guess the problem is I was put on some sort of site, me and my daughter's picture, and then I got another text in the middle of the night saying that they put my husband's picture up there too. They're talking about we're into family play and all this crazy stuff. So my phone number was put up there, and apparently my address was put up there. I wasn't worried about anybody coming here last night because I know that somebody, unless you're really desperate, when you get down the street at night, it's kind of scary coming down the street at night. You guys have seen me walk around. I mean, it's a little scary to come down the street at night. So I didn't think that anyone would really come to the door. So nobody did last night. Okay? So today, right after I ended my live, well, big ups, I can't 100% prove it. I'm going to explain to y'all, this is my issue. Wait, hold on, let me just get through it. So right after I ended my live, I was wet in Tragics, and then I was like, what the hell? And I'm trying to type in Tragics, and it kept saying I had to wait 3.5 minutes to type. So I get up, I'm talking to my husband, and I get a knock on the door. So I go answer the door, and he was like, Lisa, some man's there. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, well, and he asked for my daughter's name. And he was like, I'm not interested in your husband, but I'm interested in you and her. And I was like, excuse me? And he was like, yeah, well, they said just come by. Dude, my husband heard me talking. He grabs the you-know-what and a bat, comes out there flipping the fuck out. I'm trying to tell him to calm down for a minute because I'm trying to talk to the dude. I want to ask the dude, let me see this ad. Like, I want to see it. This is my problem. I don't know where this has been put at. I don't know if it's on Craigslist. I don't know if it's on an escort site. I've heard it's on an escort site. I don't know where it is. So this is my problem. So I tried to but of course my husband's going ballistic. So then everybody outside hears my husband going ballistic. So of course, like, this dude at this time has now took off to the car. I mean, this man, you guys, he had to be in his 60s. Like, he had to be in his 60s. It's disgusting. So my husband's out there talking to everybody on the block. They're all talking, and he's explaining to them what happened. And so we were talking to the dudes next door because the guys like 2 doors down, they're outside all night making their money or whatever. And listen, I don't give a shit. Hey, Daddy Rob, I don't give a shit. Hey, Catty Girl, I don't give a shit what anybody does outside. Like, that's not none of my fucking business. Well, Sassy, my thing was, hey, Legally, my thought was, let me find out where this ad is. Like, I need to find out where the ad is. Because when I called law enforcement, pretty much they're like, well, where's the ad? And I'm like, I don't know. I can't find the fucking ad. I don't know. I cannot find the ad. I don't know where it is. So we're inside. Okay. And probably about, 45 minutes later, again, the knock on the door. Somebody else comes. This guy was young. I mean, this boy was like, I don't even think he was old enough to drink. I don't even think he was old enough to drink. I think he was like 20 years old. Comes looking for my daughter. So, of course, I couldn't even get out the door at that point. My husband was just on a fucking rampage, dude. On a rampage. And because the boy was so young, nobody really noticed him at first. Like, he had like a book bag. So I guess they thought he was, walking from school or whatever. So the first guy comes looking for me and my daughter together. This one comes looking for my daughter. Calls her by name. He took up. My husband is just not happy. He won't leave the recliner in the living room. I'm in the bedroom. He won't leave the living room. He won't shut the door. He got this camera. We had it facing the other way because we always put it towards our truck. So we faced it towards the door now. And the boys outside, like the guys outside, instead of sitting on their porch, they're all on my porch for the night. Which is great, but then it also looks like now I'm running a fucking trap house because I got 10 dudes out in front of my house. Yes, but I made the report. My problem is I don't know how to find this ad. I have no idea, Shiver. I don't know. I don't know where the ad is. No, because I couldn't get out the door, DK. My husband was not having it. Now, everybody can say that I bully Michelle and I do this and I do that and blah, 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 blah. Let me tell y'all something. All I do is play her fucking words. All I do is play her words. That woman has gone real life on me in 1,000 million ways. And I can tell you what, I've never gone real life on her. The only thing I've ever done. So yeah, anyway, so the problem is I don't know where the ad is. And with Tragic, that is my biggest concern, that somebody could really get hurt. Yes. So, well, all the emails have already been reported. They're going through them. I can't say too much. I don't want to give anybody too much of a heads up, but type your name and address in quote and separate searches in Google. Okay, because I put like Lisa Lavoli, I put my daughter's name, I put my phone number, all this stuff. Like I tried and tried and tried, but I can't find it. But I don't know if something like that will come up just like randomly. You know what I mean? Yeah, my husband is not well. He's lost a kidney to cancer. He's lost a gallbladder, and he has spots in his lungs. So I don't need him all stressed the fuck out. I don't need him in trouble. I don't need him catching a charge. I don't need somebody to get hurt out here. And then what? You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know, about 4 o'clock. It was right after I went, oh, I don't fuck with you. Me and my daughter have been put on some type of dating site. Well, I'm going to say this. I cannot 100% say that it is anyone. I'm not accusing anybody. I'm just saying. This person is so mad at me because she thinks that I told everybody about being an escort, which obviously I didn't. But, Liddy Beans, all the messages that I got last night, apparently me, my daughter, and my husband have been put on a site. I've had 2 people come to my home. I'm very lucky right now. There's people outside all night. But what if I didn't live in the ghetto? What if I lived in like a, this is one time I'm glad I live in the ghetto. Thank you, Tammy McCormick. Like, what if I lived in like a neighborhood that's not even scary to get out in? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm guaranteeing you, there has been more people that have come down the street and been like, this don't look safe. This looks like a setup. Because think about it. Most of the time, these guys that do this stuff, they're scared, number one, that they're going to get robbed or hurt or set up or it's a bust or whatever. So they're not going to just get out the car at night here. So that I wasn't worried about that. But today in the middle of the day, and because the one kid was so young, I think he was this kid couldn't have been more than 20 years old. And the other guy was like 60. So my husband wants to know if you, yes, paddles, of course, yes. I don't know if I'm allowed to have a ring camera out here because we have one door for 3 apartments. Plus, remember, there's 4 apartments in here. Paul, apparently there's an ad out with me and my daughter talking about, mother-daughter play, all this type of stuff. It just gets me when it comes to my daughter. And what if there's a crazy fucking person that wants to like break in my house or like Googles her name or like, I don't know, she has social media, like face recognitions her or whatever and goes and finds her job or something. I don't know. She has social media, like face recognitions her or whatever and goes and finds her job or something. I don't know. She has social media, like face recognitions her or whatever. I'm not rich. I can't go get lawyers and stuff. I have bills to pay. It's just me and my husband. My husband's sick. Maybe, like I said, I'm on period this week. Maybe I'm just a little extra sensitive. And then all this is going on, and then these emails won't stop. And it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Baby, I tried to get it from the first one, but my husband was so fucking mad. Like, it wasn't going to, like, I couldn't even get to him. That man went running so fast, it was not even funny. Dude, I have strange men knocking on my fucking door looking for me and my daughter to have sex with. Like, that is some fucked up shit. Everybody uses shit like that. There's money grabs everywhere. And there's money. I don't even do that shit. Okay? And I'm the broke bitch in the group, right? I'm the one that makes the least amount of money. I'm the broke bitch, as they call me. I'm the one that lives in the ghetto. I'm the one that doesn't have a real job. Yes, Sherry. And my husband grabbed our weapon, went to the door. I was trying to keep my cool. And I was trying to ask this man, where did he get this information from? And then my husband heard me and he ran out there with the bat and the GUN and flipped out. I'm sorry. I'm like hella emotional today. My daughter's having a hard day. I'm so scared. She's been supposed to come over to cook the Alfredo. And I keep saying to her, like, oh, well, you're just up the street of your friend's house. You should just stay there. Like, I'm very scared for her to come here. I don't want her to be walking in and somebody come up on her or something. I'm sure he'll make a killing tonight. Look, Cash App. I just heard him. Cash App. Must be nice. Must be fucking nice. Because people that have real problems, us people that have real problems, like strangers knocking on our door trying to have sex with me and my daughter, like, that's real shit, okay? But it's cool. It's cool. Let us all fucking support a fucking bum-ass motherfucker that won't get a job, won't do shit. Girl, I've been getting emails. I had 2 men come to my door tonight. Apparently, they put me and my daughter on an escort site.
Who did that?
I can't say for 100%, of course, because I can't find the fucking ad. But it was told to someone, and then last night I was getting text messages all night in regards to this ad, and they were like, "Oh, you're down for mother-daughter play," and then I've been getting emails for the last month now. They're talking about how beautiful my daughter's hair is and what they want to stick up her orifices and do to her. Like, my daughter's only 19. Yes, she's an adult, but she's still only 19.
I don't care. Like, what?
It's so bad.
Who put the ad? Where's this ad at?
I can't find it.
So you don't know where the ad?
I did. The Craigslist was the first place I went. Binky saying.
I don't guess there's a back page anymore, huh? I would think that Michelle did it, but that's just me. I mean, I would think Michelle did it, but
Well,
if you don't know where it is, you know, I don't know how to help you find that, honestly.
Yeah. Well, apparently she did admit it to someone.
Yeah, but
And
I mean,
I got
unless you hear it out of her mouth,
right now,
unless you hear it out of her mouth, then don't believe everything everybody tells you.
And that's what I don't. And I say I'm not going to blame her, but it's very funny.
It could have very well been Amber. Well,
Well,
that probably would have been Amber with you, but said they literally come to your house.
I live in the hood, okay, so I know that it wasn't nobody going to pull up here in this motherfucker in the night, but they did in the day. So now, like, my husband went out there flipping out, so everybody on the block's like, what's happening? So now I said I look like I'm running a trap house because now like 6 people are on my porch, and you know they're doing. I don't give a shit what they do, but well, the dudes that sit outside all night, they're hanging out in front of my house because they don't want nobody to walk up here. You know, listen, when my daughter was late one night, the whole block was outside. We have I live in the ghetto, but okay, at the same time, we have like a tight little group here. And everybody looks out, and if you come down the street looking out of place, we're all looking at you like either you're here buying drugs or
okay, so
you're up to something.
So two men have shown up to have sex.
Yeah, one was like in their late 60s. He was looking for me and my daughter, and the other one was
you and your daughter
21 and looking for my daughter.
Like,
true. Well, here's the thing that I got on Michelle about too. When she went on my husband's Facebook and found those 2 pictures of young kids, they're his cousin children that got murdered in an eviction party. So she said, "Well, I didn't know they were deceased, right?" And then so I said, "So what? So then you were trying to dox children that you wanted to be stalked?" And then Tova put a video out saying, "Well, I ran them through a facial recognition." Well, they were like kids at the time of that picture. Oh, my daughter's calling me. Hold on. Hey, baby. Alicia. Oh. I can't hear her. Oh. My daughter just called me. She just got off work. Oh, and then she's been putting in chats that my daughter's a stripper and that she works at a hookah lounge, dude. So, of course, she gets off work.
She works at a hookah lounge?
Yeah, she's almost 20.
I know what they are.
And my ex-husband's new wife, his family owns a hookah lounge. So, but she also got her cosmetology license. And they've also sent me in the email, they're like, we've got her and they've sent me her cosmetology license number because apparently it's public record, you know.
They sent you that? That is public record.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, we're going to report her. We're going to report her for injuring clients." And I'm like,
Jesus
Christ. Okay, well, she'll report, dude. My fucking...
God, no, they completely just not... I mean, why are they going after your child?
Because they're mad. Michelle's mad at me, so that's what she's going to do. No, hookah lounge.
It's a smoke thing. It's,
They wear, like, the cutest little clothes. Like, it's probably something I wouldn't be like, so... I mean, no, I wouldn't let her walk out the house normally, but, you know, like, it's kind of like a Hooters type of thing, but Hooters ain't even bad. I mean, my daughter's a beautiful girl. Well,
how they find your daughter's name? How they find out your daughter's name?
So they found her because her name's on TikTok, and that's how they found her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just shitty, but I mean,
remember when I told you a long time ago, don't bring your kid to YouTube?
My baby's a gangster. She will drag Michelle up and down that street.
Okay. She won't drag a grown man though.
You know, listen, it's all being handled.
You know, that worries me. You know,
that is what my biggest fear was. Like, I get it. You know, probably the emails. I know they're not across the street watching. You know what I'm saying? But like. Just the weird.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Yeah. And, you know, now that they posted us on an escort site and now that 2 people have shown up at my fucking door, that's sick.
So.
I won't be on my worst enemy.
Okay, so they just show up? Or someone in the ad, they're responding to the ad and they're telling them to show up?
Well, I'm not sure. Last night, I kept getting text messages. I can read them. I was reading them last night. They were coming in left and right. And then today, and I kept saying, I was like, ain't nobody going to show up here. Like, I live in a fucking hood.
They will show up. They
ain't going to show up in the middle of the night. They're not going to feel safe. And nobody did. But around about 4 o'clock today, one person showed up. He was in his 60s. And I answered the door. Because remember, like I live in a house, but it's like 4 apartments. So when somebody banged on the door, I walked out there. And then my husband heard me. So, of course, he came out there snapping. But I was trying to ask him, well, where did you get this ad from? But, of course, my husband flipped the fuck out. So then, like, about 30 minutes later, like a 20-year-old, this boy couldn't have even, I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter how old he is. It doesn't matter.
He came looking, he was like, I don't need you, but I'm looking for your daughter. And he said her name and showed her picture.
God,
and I tried to get it, and my husband, I don't want to say too much, but he grabbed him up, and it was not. So now I've like took it everything, but now I got
But
like.
It's so fucking dangerous.
It's very dangerous, and so
Have you called the police?
No, just stay at your friend's house tonight.
Have you called the police?
I've done everything I need to do. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right.
Listen, I don't call no popo. I don't do none of that shit. I think it's fuck. Listen, my husband had to do his time. When he was 17 years old, he went to jail for 5 years. He had a massive amount of charges.
Promise me that you have. Promise me that you have.
Oh, but best believe that everything has been done. The emails were sent like a while. We did the reverse phone lookup mode. It's from a Text Now app, apparently.
Of course it is.
Well, the emails say, we love your daughter's long, shiny black hair. It's great for breath play. Like nasty, like this nasty shit that you would never think that anybody could think in their head, much less type out in an email.
Well, you got to understand you're talking to perverts.
Well, no, these have been from a Proton before that I was.
We're talking to a pervert that's in that email.
Yeah, it's all
those men are perverted, right? I mean, like you don't know what. Oh my God, that just pisses me off.
Well, here's the thing, Mom. Before this happened, since April 2nd, I've been getting emails every time I go live. It only happens when I speak on the show or I mention someone else's name that we've already spoken on. But I get them and they're like, we know about your husband and we know about, and they were like, your daddy. I can't even say that out. Your daddy did this. I mean, just like use your. I mean, you probably can't even use your imagination to think.
I probably can't.
You're gonna sit here and do this there, and I'll pay you in advance. Like the most disgusting. And I didn't share it for a long time. I just kept shutting up, and everybody kept saying, "We're feeling you like you seem bothered." And I'm like, "What?" And then like somebody was like, "Fucking share your truth." And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna say it."
I just do not. I gotta go to the restroom. I'll be right back. I just don't understand why you haven't. Oh my god, I am gonna drag her. Fuck that bitch. Oh my god.
Yeah, guys, it's venomous. And listen, I'm just saying I can't say it's Michelle 100% because until I have the 100% proof. But and we all know who else. Why would anybody else? I mean, Steve's too much of a dum-dum. He's not going to do that shit. Yeah, I know. Well, kind of sounds like that, right? My supporters, I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out. Anyway, when Bob comes back, I'm gonna try to call my daughter back real quick so she can handle my chat. I just want to make sure she's good. I'm not sure why she's calling me, and since she hung up, and I've been. Matter of fact, I'm about to call her back right now. But she's calling me at 3 a.m. I know. I never like to stay live this long, but y'all keep me fucking going, I swear. Jules Center is my baby. Well, at least I know I'm not the only one that has to piss on live all the time, because I always have to. But I said, as soon as you go, I'm about to go pee right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm about to pee right now.
Don't wait to call your kid, honey.
I know, but listen. I've already told the story, and let me just make it clear. Yes, I was a stripper for 10 years. Yes, I peed in a cup and dumped it on
Oh, God, don't talk about that.
Well, it's the biggest thing. They're like, oh, we got pee. Okay, so what? I pissed in a cup. I dumped it on somebody for $500. So the fuck what? That is my
listen,
biggest,
you know what? Go call your kid.
worst thing in the world.
Go call your
There
kid.
it is, yo.
Go call your kid.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to pee real quick. Hold up. Right back.
See, now she leaves me up here by myself. Yeah, Bloody Mary, I agree. It is super. Yeah, don't fucking leave me unattended. Oh, that's stupid. Especially when it's not my channel. I'm just playing. You know. So there's that. I'm about to go live shortly anyway and fucking drag that bitch for filth. Hey, Jules. Yep. I'll burn it to the ground in like 5 seconds. I'm trying not to burn her channel to the ground.
You guys, I gotta go. My daughter's in trouble. I gotta go. I love you guys. I gotta go.
Bye.
Love you guys. I gotta go. Oh my god. Danny! I gotta go. I gotta go get Alicia.
If you enjoy my content and want to help support my channel, tips are more than appreciated and can be sent via CashApp or Venmo. As always, thanks for watching.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. Yo, no,